In the vast expanse of the universe, few events capture the imagination quite like the death of a star. These celestial explosions, known as supernovae, are among the most powerful phenomena in the cosmos, releasing more energy in a few seconds than our sun will emit over its entire 10 billion year lifespan. Now, one of the most famous stars in the night sky, Betelgeuse, is poised to deliver a cosmic spectacle unlike anything humanity has ever witnessed. Theoretical physicist Michio Kaku has issued a dire warning. Betelgeuse, the red supergiant in the constellation Orion, may have consumed a nearby star, accelerating its path toward a catastrophic supernova explosion. This event, which could occur within our lifetimes, would be one of the most significant astronomical events in human history. But what does this mean for us on Earth? How close are we to witnessing this cosmic fireworks display? And what can we learn from the death of a star? For centuries, Betelgeuse has fascinated humanity. Located approximately 642 light-years from Earth, this red supergiant is one of the largest and most luminous stars visible to the naked eye. Its distinctive reddish glow has made it a prominent feature in the night sky, inspiring myths, legends, and scientific curiosity. But in recent years, Betelgeuse has been behaving strangely. In late 2019 and early 2020, astronomers observed an unprecedented dimming event. Betelgeuse lost over 60% of its brightness, sparking widespread speculation about its fate. Initially, scientists thought the dimming might be caused by a massive dust cloud expelled by the star. However, when the dimming persisted longer than expected, a more unsettling possibility emerged. Was Betelgeuse preparing to go supernova? Then, in 2023, Betelgeuse suddenly brightened beyond its normal levels, glowing nearly twice as bright as usual. This erratic behavior left astronomers scrambling for answers. Now, new data suggests that Betelgeuse may have merged with or consumed a smaller companion star, sending it into an unstable phase that could trigger its final collapse sooner than expected. According to Michio Kaku, this event has fundamentally altered Betelgeuse's life cycle, bringing us closer to witnessing one of the most powerful explosions in the history of astronomy. Recent studies using data from the Hubble Space Telescope, ALMA, and other observatories have revealed peculiar gas emissions surrounding Betelgeuse. These emissions are highly asymmetric, meaning they aren't just the normal stellar winds expected from a dying red supergiant. One of the leading theories now being considered is that Betelgeuse once had a binary companion, a smaller star orbiting nearby. If Betelgeuse absorbed this smaller star, it could explain the sudden brightening after the dimming event. Massive shock waves detected around the star and unusual chemical signatures in its atmosphere further support this theory. Stellar cannibalism, as it is known, is a well-documented process in astrophysics. In some cases, a larger star pulls in a smaller companion, absorbing its mass. This process can cause violent instability, disrupting the star's structure and accelerating its death. If this has indeed happened to Betelgeuse, it means we are far closer to a supernova than previously estimated. A supernova is one of the most powerful explosions in the universe. When a massive star like Betelgeuse reaches the end of its life, it collapses under its own gravity, triggering a massive detonation. The explosion will release more energy in a few seconds than our sun will emit in its entire 10 billion year lifespan. When Betelgeuse finally explodes, the following will happen. 1. A blinding flash of light. The explosion will produce a flash of light so bright that it will be visible even during the day on Earth. Betelgeuse will temporarily outshine the full moon and be clearly visible for weeks. 2. A shock wave of stellar debris. The explosion will eject a shock wave of stellar debris into space at speeds of up to 10% the speed of light. 3. A deadly blast of gamma rays. The supernova will release a burst of gamma rays. If Earth were closer, this would be catastrophic, but at 642 light-years away, we are safe. The formation of a neutron star, or black hole. Depending on the mass of Betelgeuse's core, the explosion will leave behind either a neutron star or a black hole. Astronomers estimate that when Betelgeuse finally explodes, the event will be so powerful that it will be visible for months or even years before finally fading. Betelgeuse was already expected to go supernova within the next 100,000 years. However, the recent discovery of a possible stellar merger could mean the timeline has drastically shortened. If Betelgeuse truly consumed a companion star, it could have added enough energy to destabilize the core, bringing it closer to collapse. Astrophysicists now believe that we could see the explosion within our lifetimes, possibly within the next few decades. Some even speculate that Betelgeuse could already have exploded, and the light from that event simply hasn't reached Earth yet. Michio Kaku warns that we need to pay close attention to Betelgeuse's behavior in the coming years. Any further unusual activity, especially sudden drops or increases in brightness, could be the final warning signs before the inevitable. Could Betelgeuse's supernova affect Earth? The short answer is no. At 642 light-years away, Betelgeuse is too far to cause any major harm to Earth. However, there will be some significant cosmic effects. 1. A temporary second sun. The explosion will be so bright that for weeks it will appear as a glowing orb in the sky, even visible during the day. 2. Possible atmospheric changes. Some astronomers speculate that the wave of particles from the explosion could interact with our atmosphere, leading to temporary increases in cosmic radiation. 3. A new nebula. Over the next centuries, Betelgeuse's remnants will form a glowing supernova remnant, reshaping the Orion constellation. There is always a chance that Betelgeuse will continue burning for thousands of years before going supernova. But given the recent erratic behavior, rapid brightening, and possible stellar merger, scientists are now more convinced than ever that Betelgeuse is on borrowed time. The universe is full of mysteries, but one thing is certain. When Betelgeuse finally explodes, it will be one of the most spectacular events humanity has ever witnessed. Astronomers around the world are watching closely, and as Michio Kaku warns, the final moments of Betelgeuse could be much closer than we ever imagined. If we are lucky, we might just witness the greatest cosmic light show in human history. A supernova so bright it will change the night sky forever. For thousands of years, Betelgeuse has played a significant role in the stories and mythologies of cultures across the world. As one of the brightest stars in the night sky, its striking reddish glow has captured human imagination and inspired myths, legends, and even omens of great change. The name Betelgeuse originates from the Arabic phrase Ibt al-Jawza, meaning the armpit of Orion. This refers to its position in the Orion constellation, one of the most recognizable formations in the sky. In Greek mythology, Orion the Great Hunter was said to be a mighty warrior placed in the heavens as a tribute to his power. His raised arm, marked by Betelgeuse, is poised for battle, perhaps foreshadowing the star's eventual explosive fate. Ancient Egyptian priests carefully tracked the movements of Orion, believing it was associated with Osiris, the god of the afterlife and rebirth. Some researchers suggest that the pyramids of Giza were built to align with Orion's belt, and Betelgeuse may have been part of their astronomical calculations. Among Native American tribes, Betelgeuse was considered a warrior star, its red color symbolizing blood and conflict. In other cultures, its fiery appearance was seen as a celestial warning of disaster, war, or famine. Some even speculated that significant historical events such as the fall of ancient civilizations coincided with changes in Betelgeuse's brightness. Now, in the modern era, the star that once inspired myths and legends is about to take on a new role in human history, 1 of scientific revelation. A supernova explosion is one of the most powerful natural phenomena in the universe. It not only signals the end of a massive star, but also triggers the creation of new elements. When Betelgeuse finally detonates, it will release enormous amounts of heavy elements like carbon, oxygen, iron, and gold, materials that will eventually form new stars, planets, and perhaps even future life. For scientists, this is an unparalleled opportunity to study a supernova up close. Betelgeuse's relatively close distance to Earth means that we will be able to collect data in real time using a wide range of telescopes and instruments. This could help us answer fundamental questions about the physics of supernova explosions. How exactly do these giant stars collapse? What forces drive their massive energy release? Will Betelgeuse become a neutron star or a black hole? The explosion will also provide valuable insights into interstellar chemistry, showing how the building blocks of planets and life are formed. For future generations of astronomers, witnessing Betelgeuse's explosion will be a defining moment in the study of the cosmos. Betelgeuse's impending explosion is not the first supernova humans have observed. Throughout history, civilizations have recorded spectacular celestial events that changed their understanding of the universe. First supernova, 1054. The birth of the Crab Nebula. One of the most famous supernova was recorded by Chinese astronomers in 1054 AD. They described a guest star that appeared in the sky so bright that it was visible in daylight for nearly a month. This explosion created the Crab Nebula, a massive cloud of gas and dust that we can still observe today. Second supernova, 1572. Tycho's supernova. In 1572, the Danish astronomer Tycho Brahe recorded another brilliant supernova. This explosion defied the prevailing belief that the heavens were unchanging and eternal. Tycho's detailed observations helped lay the groundwork for modern astrophysics. Third supernova, 1987A. A modern-day supernova. In 1987, astronomers observed a supernova in the Large Magellanic Cloud, a nearby galaxy. It was the closest and most well-studied supernova in modern history. Scientists used telescopes around the world to analyze the explosion, and the data provided a wealth of new information about stellar deaths, neutrinos, and cosmic chemistry. However, none of these past supernovae were as close as Betelgeuse. When it explodes, it will be the most important supernova event ever witnessed by humanity. Betelgeuse's explosion may also have implications for future space missions. Scientists have speculated that the shock wave from the explosion could slightly alter the structure of interstellar space, potentially influencing spacecraft like Voyager 1 and 2, which are traveling beyond our solar system. Furthermore, the study of Betelgeuse's supernova could help engineers develop new technologies for deep space observation. Understanding how intense cosmic radiation spreads from a supernova could lead to better shielding for astronauts, protecting them from cosmic events as we venture farther into space. If humanity hopes to establish a colony on Mars or explore exoplanets, we need a clearer understanding of stellar phenomena and their effects on space travel. Betelgeuse's explosion may provide that crucial knowledge. Some scientists have theorized that Betelgeuse's potential supernova is part of a larger cosmic pattern. The universe is constantly evolving, and recent discoveries suggest that we may be entering a period of heightened stellar activity. For example, several other massive stars in our galactic neighborhood are also showing signs of instability. If Betelgeuse goes supernova, will others follow? Could we be entering a new phase in the life cycle of the Milky Way, where more stars begin their final collapse? While this remains speculative, it's a reminder that the universe is far from static. The very forces that shape our planet, supernova explosions from ancient stars, are still at work today. Beyond the science, Betelgeuse's impending explosion serves as a profound reminder of the universe's vast scale and constant change. It forces us to confront the impermanence of celestial bodies, just as we do with our own lives. From a human perspective, stars seem eternal, shining in the night sky for generations. But the reality is that they are living entities, undergoing birth, growth, and eventual death, just like everything else in nature. Some of the atoms in our own bodies were forged in the heart of ancient stars that exploded billions of years ago. When Betelgeuse detonates, it will contribute to this cosmic cycle of rebirth, scattering elements that may one day form new worlds, new life, and even new civilizations. Michio Kaku often speaks about the future of humanity beyond Earth. He suggests that one day we will have the ability to travel the stars, harness the energy of supernova, and perhaps even prevent the destruction of worlds. Betelgeuse's explosion is not just a celestial event. It is a glimpse into the destiny of our own sun, which will one day meet a similar fate, though not for another 5 billion years. Observing this process in real time will bring humanity one step closer to understanding our place in the universe. Betelgeuse is ticking like a cosmic time bomb. The evidence suggests that it could explode within our lifetimes, and maybe even sooner than we think. For now, astronomers continue to monitor Betelgeuse, eagerly awaiting the moment when the night sky will be forever changed. Whether it happens in 10 years or 100, the explosion of Betelgeuse will be an event that reshapes our understanding of the cosmos. And when it happens, we will bear witness to one of the most spectacular and awe-inspiring phenomena in the history of science. The countdown has begun. Are we ready? As we await the eventual explosion of Betelgeuse, we are reminded of the fragility and majesty of the universe. This supernova will be one of the most spectacular events in the history of science, offering us a rare glimpse into the life and death of a massive star. While we do not yet know exactly when it will happen, we do know that when Betelgeuse finally explodes, it will be an event that will redefine our understanding of the cosmos. It will provide insights into stellar evolution, interstellar chemistry, and the future of the universe.